Jordan says, second question, if others aren't waiting, ideally we like to put the map embed from the drive stack on the footer so it's on every page of site, but some clients don't like it aesthetically. How much power are we losing putting it on a locations page and or contact us page only? FTR, I'm embedding it in an ad ID custom local biz page. I wouldn't worry about it, Jordan. As a matter of fact, if you take a look now, I'm going to talk about this from a couple, and I'm sure Marco has some input on this too, but when it comes to structured data, I know that's not specifically what you're asking about, but when it comes to structured data, like local business markup or organization markup, that kind of stuff, it's not necessary to put that site wide, right? It's specifically in Google's structured data guide. It talks about how it really only needs to be on a locations page, about us page, or contact us page. That's it. It doesn't have to be anywhere else on the site. We typically put it site wide, right, in the HTML header, but we don't have to. It can be, according to Google's own recommended best practices guide, can be on a locations, about us, or contact us page, right? So when it comes to like a map, I totally get that. If a client doesn't want the map site wide in the footer or in the sidebar or something like that, then just put it on the contact page, about us page, or locations page. That's perfectly fine. Since you have an ad ID page that you have the map embedded into, that's where you do all your nasty stuff. You don't need to worry about having it on every page on your site. So that's my take on it. I know you can get more, link equity or link flow flowing to a map that's on the home page in the sidebar or in the footer than you could if it was on an inner page, obviously, right? Because that's where most of the juice flows to a domain, is the root. But again, I wouldn't worry about it since you have an ad ID page. I would try to, obviously you got to always consider what the client wants. So Marco, what do you say?
Yeah, if you follow RYS training, especially the black book, we recommend the home page just for that reason. Most of the link equity, most of everything goes into the home page, and then Google branches out from there. So that's why we recommend it on the home page. You can make a My Map look really good, right? I mean, with custom pin and all that stuff, so that the client doesn't really complain about what it does aesthetically. And I mean, if you're scrolling down, I don't know what the concern is with a My Map in the footer. You can always control it with widget logic, right, or some other type of plugin where the map will display so that it doesn't display site wide. But I do like it on the home page, Jordan. Maybe you can sneak an accordion in there.
Yeah.
Right? Some type of accordion so that it's hidden within the accordion. But I want it either on the sidebar or in the footer, or both.
What about instead of an embed, just a contextual link in the footer or something that says, see us on Google Maps or something? You could even put a keyword as the link and just linking to it. That's still not as good as embed. I get that, but then you'd still have a homepage link pushing equity to it.
Yeah, but it's not the iframe. I'm looking for the iframe. That's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for that iframe with that JavaScript link going back to the My Map and the drive stack.
Then I got you. Then Jordan, there you go. According to Marco, an according menu, like an expandable menu, that would be good. If you could put it behind something that like somebody clicks on it expands, and there it is. But that way, it's still on the home page. It's still benefiting from the root, the home page. So there you go.